Lincoln Financial Field. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw right away is Vick. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 39 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19.
To throw, here's Vick. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball...
Oh, intercepted! What a bad start on the third play. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ready up!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Ready, let's go.
To throw is Vick. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On play action, it's Vick. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
60, 60. Here we go.
Throwing now, Vick. Forced out left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, steady.
Throwing is Vic. On the move left. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let go.
Off the play fake. Here's Vic. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man down the field is Miller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settle on themselves into this game.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they...
And he will get into the end zone! Touchdown, Jaguars!
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now.
Now, Vic. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
19 Tigers. 970 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come on.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Vic gonna look to throw. This one caught by the back end of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, looked like he wove in a seam for a moment, but was taken down after a solid return. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Jaguars extend their advantage to 13-0.
Eagles nothing.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Okay, break. Panther 6, 7, 2.
To the air, it's Vic. Throwing it right into the hands of his running backs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 13-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Vic. He'll go right and find his running back down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
18 cards. Ready. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Headed left. Find time. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll look to throw yet again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 13-7. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
To return, it's Jackson. He works free, right side, and he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. One play, 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time, the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will takeover.
Their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. Here comes Jackson on the return. And some nifty running on the return. But that's some good yardage before he was taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The PAT up and good. And the Eagles extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards. Back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
It's the score. Eagles 21, Jaguars 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. To throw, here's Vic. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 29-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Ready,
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Vic, rolling to the left. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
3rd and a long way to go. Throwing is Vic. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack. The penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 37 yards. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. second and goal. They'll give him another shot. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2.
Certainly unconventional in their wisdom here, but somehow it still works out. I don't think the defensive PAT unit was at all expecting a fake. Remember, the ball's now snapped from the 15-yard line on an extra point attempt. No one's expecting you to fake it, and I think they used that to their advantage.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. In trouble, and down he goes.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 6 yards. Second down.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to get some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49. Throwing now. Vick escaping to his left. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the the 3.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
To the air. It's Vick. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Geno Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
It really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there 3rd and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 16-yard line. It's another big play in a game that had its share. And even 30 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this line.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Vick. Moving left. He'll air one out. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now, Vick. Pushed out to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very near that first down marker. He's up beyond the 30-yard line.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Here we go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
On the go.
First down.
Gravity Lion.
First
Gravity
and 10
Ranger.
at
Gravity
the
Ranger.
46-yard line.
Here's Vick. Rush to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Forced out wide. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he will score again. Geno Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Eagles. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
The screen pass intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vick gonna look to throw. That is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. And this has been a really impressive performance.
Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer.
Jaguars 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
To throw, here's Vic. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's second and a couple. To throw is Vic. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in Week 1. The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Eagles.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. To the air following that pick 6. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Quick throw here on the RPO, up by Thomas. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Line of scrimmage with 3. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. He'll drop to throw. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He is having a performance to remember. There is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Once the score equals 63, Jaguars 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing is Vic. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
line.
Here's Vic. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
No problems there on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead.
Jaguars 42.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Cougar 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into traffic, but taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Forced out left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
To the air, it's Vic. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Ready? 1918. Check out.
Vic gonna look to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Makes the score Eagles 77. Jaguars 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go. At the 60. At the 60.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He's fought through bring up second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
19 tackle.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
First down, Jacksonville.
Ready, break.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
So second down, and they'll run it. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go.
A third down. We're trying to get it on the ground. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
18 Cardinal.
On the toss, they'll run. Good running inside the 25. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here we go. One final play. That's hauled in at the 2. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The final act now of this football game, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars cut into the lead a little bit. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.